Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Stephon Castle.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now the Lakers starting group. James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Luka Doncic out there with Dalton Connect. And it's Ayton in its center. And for the Spurs, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. Playing Memphis, he was nearly... Unstoppable.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Pass to Connect. Ayton against Wembanyama. Back to Connect. Lets the three fly. Rebound San Antonio. Now Harper. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Down low. And the rejection by Ayton. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Both good from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Now here's Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, "Very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT." Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Harper. After LeBron James's miss. Shot on the wing. Hassel misses.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Castle. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
The first free throw is good.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
He's perfect from the line this time. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another one for that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standards been set. In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And Harper drops them both. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Out left to the wing. Barnes against Vanderbilt. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Harper for 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. On the wing, James.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's the triple. And it's Harper with the rebound. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic against Barnes. Here's Drummond. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Vassell kicks to Harper. 1:14 left in the first quarter. And the basket is good.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Harper. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Dalton Connect. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. Here's Vincent. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Spurs leading by 3. On the wing, Johnson. Barnes outside. They set the pick. Pass to Champagne. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Lakers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And here's Hayes, covered by Barnes. Hayes dishes to Drummond. Back to Hayes, just 4 to shoot. And again, the Lakers, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You won't see that from him very often.
Champagne passes to Barnes. There's the 3. Another shot. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Taking a look at the Lakers. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent is out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now here's LeBron. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Champagne. Hasn't made one yet. Clock at 6. Back to Cornette. 3-pointer. And James pulls it down. The Lakers leading. To the paint. And that one's good. LaRavia. LaRavia's got 5 points so far.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for Drummond. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Cornette. Pass to Wembanyama. Looking for Cornette. He gets it there. That one good for two.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
And here is Hachimura. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. San Antonio with the rebound. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle. Showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes here for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back over to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Here's Doncic, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Right wing. And Hayes kicks to Doncic. Back to Laravia. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Over Barnes. Hachimura, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Harper. Lays it up off the glass. Harper's got 4 points this quarter.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. No good from LeBron. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. No coverage that time. Now it's It's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Laravia. And here's Doncic from the arc. He can't hit that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. So what do if you're one of those teams down there on the bottom bunk?
First of all, Ernie, you never want to be on the bottom bunk. You know why? Because the guy climbs down and he steps on your arm and he's going. You've never been to summer camp, have you?
Yeah, as long as the bed made out of solid steel, you're all good down there.
No thanks. I'm sorry. I'll pass.
All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding.
I like the aggressiveness. He's pushing the action, looking for his shots. I think he's going to be tough to stop tonight.
He has that air of confidence about him. You can't deny that. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dylan Harper with a strong contribution so far in this one.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
I agree. The numbers might not show it, but he's had a big impact on this one.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Harper in at the 1. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Hayton, and he can't bank that one in. Into the lane, and Harper slams it in.
So strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
Lakers trail by 6. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Free throw is good from Doncic. Here's Harper. 8 points for him. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. No good from outside. Doncic against Castle. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's James missing. Spurs leading by 4. Steps back. Vassell kicks to Barnes. Connects from three-point range. Barnes has got 9 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at San Antonio, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. It's why they're leading this division.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Lakers. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Spurs, 2 games back.
And right now for San Antonio, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
It's Connect on the wing. And here's LeBron outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Barnes. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama going to town inside.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, number 7, Luke Cornett.
Vanderbilt against Barnes. Let's go. And it's San Antonio with another.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Back to Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. It's a bit of an awkward moment, Richard, for Dalton Connect on the Lakers. Traded away, but the trade was rescinded.
Stuff like that rarely happens, but it does happen. And Connect, he's got to understand that this is just a business. But it still stinks a little bit.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Dalton Connect. For the tie, comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double-teamed. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Johnson's checked in for Barnes. Clock at 4. There's a good screen. Harper misses the jumper.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Drummond, and it's all evened up.
Hey, that's Drummond, throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vassell wide open. No good with the triple. LA has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slip passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Hachimura out there with Hayes. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's James in at the 2. Here's Vincent. Pass to Hachimura. Out to the right wing. And Hayes kicks to Hachimura. Strong inside. What a move by James.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Johnson. He's covered by Hachimura. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Ooh, we're getting a chance to see Johnson's athleticism. This man can really get up and throw it down.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Vincent finds James. James cooking from deep.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Here's Wembanyama. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Luke Cornett comes in for Sohan. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Jordan McLaughlin. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in for Gabe Vincent. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to LeBron. And they double up Doncic. Lets it go from deep. No good from LeBron. Spurs trail by 4. On the wing, Johnson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on LeBron James.
Strong finish by Johnson. He's not a small wing. He's a solid 220.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
Now James lets loose a 3. It's good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside, Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Shoots the 3. The 3 goes down.
Hold tip, competitive. That's a nice answer by Harper.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now Hachimura. Doncic outside. And here is James. Now here's Doncic. Luka blows right through the contact.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Lakers also changing it up. Andre Ayton's checked in for Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in for Hachimura. Vassell, he puts in the J.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
James outside. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
The Lakers trail. Doncic looking it over. LeBron James buries the deep ball.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Wembanyama against Ayton. Wembanyama left side. Can't get it to go. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Doncic outside. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Oh, what a finish.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Doncic against Harper.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Here is Wembanyama. Cleared away by Ayton.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Doncic fires. Up again. Vanderbilt got it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. Wembanyama. Jumper is off. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And the Lakers have possession. They lead by 4. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Gasol, no good from 3, and an intentional foul right there.
Victor Wembanyama. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Down he goes for 3. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
LeBron, you overcame a shaky start in this one. Describe the gritty effort to get the win.
You know, we wanted making shots to start the game in the first quarter, but we continued to just grind and grind and grind. And that's what was able to keep us, you know, in the game, even throughout the whole first half, not only the first quarter.
It's not always perfect, but you made it happen. Enjoy the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.